John and Bill, at the core of their being is due process. They started the public defender program in Boulder. That was a tremendous contribution, and I think it formed them as young lawyers. The mentality that you're going to go to trial and you're going to do the very best you can, even under very difficult circumstances, comes from their work as public defenders. They believe in the rule of law. They believe in everybody being entitled to a defense. That's how they've shaped their legal careers, and so for that reason, I think that they're very deserving of the Knous Award.
They were mentors. They were teachers. They were role models, and they became friends.
Both John Purvis and Bill Gray are fierce advocates for their clients, and their clients have always been people who are injured by the actions of big corporations or trying to negotiate with a big insurance company. And it may sound like a TV advertisement to talk like that, but it's the actual truth. They believe it.
I can't think of anybody that deserves it more. And, I think the law school can be proud of producing people like this.
We got involved in this profession really because we wanted to help people, and that's been true throughout both of our careers.
They never tried to take unfair advantage of the other side. It was always, everything was out in the open, everything was where you could look at it. I think, we've lost some civility in the legal profession. Wish we could get it back. They still have that civility.
They influenced me to want to do what they were doing, being a trial lawyer, representing indigents.
I had a growing feeling starting when I was an early teenager that I really, really wanted to help people like my parents, people that didn't have a voice. I remember when I was a public defender, this didn't happen until I was a public defender. I was standing in a courtroom. There were a lot of lawyers around. There was a judge on the bench, there was a judicial staff, there were sheriff's deputies, there were observers, there were friends, there were many defendants. And I was standing at the podium with my client. And I had this incredible realization that I was actually doing what that 14-year-old boy wanted to do. I was the voice for this one person right here. And the richness for me as a lawyer is that I got that over and over and over.
In some ways, they are quite different from one another. I think John has this self-possession, ease of manner, and he's very good at making the hard look easy. I think Bill is more of a details guy and really sweats details and spends lots of time thinking about the intricacies of cases. And I think that's probably why they make such a great pair.
Well, they're both very capable trial lawyers with absolute integrity.
The obvious thing that I would say to both Bill and John, if they were sitting here right now, is thank you. And it would be thank you, because I owe them an awful lot.
I sort of always knew I wanted to be a lawyer because I knew that you had enough power as a lawyer to be able to do things, to help people, to fix things. You didn't have to be a powerful person in terms of money or numbers or anything. You just had to have the willingness to do it.